Hey guys, Nolan here. Today I got a possible reason why the new pros can't get horses up the ranks. But before we do that, why not hit the subscribe button and the bell so you're notified the moment I upload new content, huh? And for today's little game, let us know in the comments down below where you really want to travel. Go! Have you noticed that at a show you'll see these stunning horses in level 1, level 2, and it's winning pretty much everything? Its marks are way above everybody else's. They're told that the horse has FEI potential. And then you never see them again. Either they're a school horse or been tagged as the bad horse. How can a horse with so much potential, positive energy, and talent just simply vanish? This is something I've been seeing happen an awful lot these days, and I think it's possible it may have to do with these new pros. If you're new to this channel, I'll let it pass, but if you've been here for quite a while, you'll realize that I've spoken about these new pros from time to time. You know, those men and women who have ridden schooled horses for their whole life, and now they are professionals. You know, the ones that want to train your horse for some. For more information on those kind of pros, I've linked to it right there, and I'll link to it down in the description. Definitely give it a check out. But today, let's go over what I think is really going on. It has to do with the system of dressage. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll make it really simple. To school a horse successfully, there is a system you have to follow. If you go and train in Germany, they're going to teach you the system. Or they better. If you struggle in your training, following the system will definitely aid you in getting through the obstacle. The system doesn't use gadgets or shortcuts, but it does go hand in hand with our training pyramid. If you want to learn more about the system, our friends over at Ride Verbatim have all the resources that will get you on your way. Link is down below in the description. So let's just say this is our system, right here between these two lines. This is what majority of horses, regardless of discipline, should follow when training. This is what the masters came up with eons ago. And well, it works 99% of the time. This is the rule. But like everything, there is an exception to the rule. And we need to think outside the box. Think of a horse who is learning the flying change. For this lesson alone, let's just say that the rule is teaching it through a simple change. But the horse is struggling to grasp the concept. So for this 1%, we're going to add in a small crossrail to help him. With the small crossrail, he understands the concept and you can move on. What's happened is we moved from the master system and created a second system for this horse. An alternate or modified system, which is fine for this horse and rider. Master system, alternate system. But what happens when that trainer trains another horse or another student? What should happen is for both students and horses, the trainer comes back to the main system. What usually happens, however, is the trainer trains off of the modified version instead. So when a 99%er comes into the hands of the trainer and the modified version doesn't work, instead of going back to the master system, which would probably work, instead she makes another modification, creating modified system number 2. With just 2 horses, this trainer has 3 modified systems in her hand. 2 of which are making problems for majority of horses. Let's make this a bit more interesting, shall we? Let's say this trainer has a working student. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen our latest video about what to expect when becoming a working student, there's links right there, you know what to do. So this trainer has a working student, and this working student is taught modified system 1 or 2, thinking it's the norm. Then, working student hits an obstacle in her own training. So of course she makes a modification of her own, creating a 3rd modified system. And she trains off that. And now she goes through her own cycle. Putting it out that way, it's not hard to see why there are so many different ways of doing one discipline. And let me make myself very clear here. If these ways work, hey, you do you. If these modifications worked without hindering the training down the line, there'd be nothing to squawk about. But they aren't working, and the sport is suffering because of it. And I say the sport suffers, not the horse, because saying the sport suffers covers all bases. Of course the horses are hindered. Honestly, a quick Google search or Facebook timelines have a way of easily confirming that. But nobody talks about the riders who are struggling and are completely frustrated with the sport. Wasting their money. People who have no right training are pretending to be pros. Do you know how many crappy coaches I've gone through to get to some good ones? The people who have a freaking idea of what they're talking about? Oh, I know, they all tell you they can teach you a thing or two. But really, all they end up doing is laughing to the bank. Deep breaths, Nolan. This is why we see so many horses not make it up through the levels. Most people don't know, or don't want to know, the master system. I mean, I get it to some extent. It's a hard system to learn, but it is the right system to learn. And I think that's really why we struggle to see horses move up the levels. Why we see them drop out of sight after level 1 or 2. Why do you think horses struggle to progress? Let us know down below, and don't forget, where do you want to travel? Let us know. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. As I've said before, now say it again, it's a little thing, but it really does go a long way. And if you haven't already, why not hit the subscribe button and join the Little Cruiser Guild yourself? We have new videos up every week for your entertainment, but also to make this horse world make a bit more sense. And that's pretty much everything I've got for you guys today. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I am Nolan M Cruz. I'll talk to you later.